our next guest, Lauren Annin from Joni and Friends. You did that, and we almost missed you. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. We almost didn't get you on, but we're thrilled you're here. What is Joni and Friends?
So Joni and Friends is a nonprofit here in Fresno, and our biggest job is to work with churches in the community on how to develop and maintain ministries for families affected by disability. So if you have a child with a disability or you yourself are affected by disability, we get your church community set up to best serve your needs.
You give a little support, is that what you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So we come and train the staff on things to maybe change in the building, make sure that the family has access. We train volunteers at the church on how to work with children affected by autism or with Down syndrome, things like that, so that the family feels supported and welcome in the church community.
You don't want them just to not go to church because it's too much trouble and a burden on everyone else. You want the church to be ready for them and bring them in. So
about 75% of families here in the Central Valley who have a child affected by disability don't attend church for those very reasons. So we want to try to bring that statistic down.
It helps them get a little community.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, how did this organization start? Is it a national organization?
We are a national organization. So Joni Erickson Tata is our founder, and she's down in Agoura Hills, California. That's our home office, and then there are multiple area ministries across the United States, and then we have one right here in Fresno.
And you're part of that?
I am, yeah. I'm the program manager, and actually a huge event that we have coming up is in September. It's our Central California Disability Summit. We're partnering with Fresno Pacific University, and we are training the entire community, educators, community professionals, church volunteers and leaders, and families on how to be better at being inclusive communities.
And how many people do you expect?
At our last summit, we had about 250 people, so we're hoping about that, if not more.
And there's a strong need for that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And we'll have workshops for each of those areas that I had mentioned before. And we're also bringing in a keynote speaker from Vanderbilt University, Dr. Eric Carter, who is going to talk more about how to better include individuals affected by disability in whatever community we're a part of.
Now, how do you reach the churches?
We knock on a lot of doors, make a lot of phone calls.
Say we're here to help.
Exactly, exactly.
And they, they don't. Some may already have a community with disabilities, and some may not. But you want to be ready for when that person arrives.
Exactly, exactly. And if you don't have a program, you should be asking yourself, why don't we?
If you're watching and you have a church and you don't have a program, it's better to call now. Don't wait till somebody shows up.
Exactly.
So you be ready and strapped up. Now, is there a website? Do you have a website people can visit?
If you go to www.joniandfriends.org/central-california, that'll be our website. Information about our upcoming summit will be there, as well as our upcoming fundraisers. Like we have a walk and roll in October at Fresno Pacific, but there's also information about church training.
Church training. So, but the summit is not especially for churches?
No, it's for, we're going to have tracks for educators, so people who are going into the field of special education. We're going to have tracks for community professionals or social workers. We're also going to have a track for church leaders and volunteers, and then another track for families. So if you are any of those people, we would love to have you.
Here in our building, we didn't have a handicap plan until the first person came who needed access, and then you start developing a plan quickly, and it's evolved.
Exactly.
And it would have been better if we planned it in advance.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you come to the summit, attend the summit, it's only $40 per person, $25 if you're a student of any university, and we will get you all coached up on those exact types of things.
Okay, and can you get the web address one more time?
Sure, www.joniandfriends.org/central-california.
I think if you just Google Joni and Friends, you'll
Absolutely.
probably find it. If you really can't find them and you want to reach them, call us here at Central Valley Talk. I'll put you in touch. I'll give you Lauren Annin's phone number directly if you want.
Yes, you can have my cell if you want it.
Okay. And we want you to come back maybe before the summit, and we'll give it one more big plug. Joni and Friends, and our guest is Lauren Annin, and we'll be back with more Central Valley business right after this.